Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss how to make PHP script for search MySQL data between two date without page refresh by using DatePicker with PHP and Ajax. In this video we will search data from MySQL database based on date between two given date range, and when we will click on filter button, then it will send requested to Ajax method, and by Ajax method it will send requested to PHP script, and then after PHP script search data from database based on two given dates and send back to Ajax method, and we can show filter data on web page without page refresh. Here we have used jQuery DatePicker for choose the dates for the search options, and based on this two dates we will use this two dates into database query with between clause, and we will filter data based on two date range. This is our testing database, and in this we have one order table with column like order id, order customer name, order item, order value and order date. In this table we have already inserted some data. We will first display data on web page, and we will put to date filter for finding order between two date. This is our index.php page. On this page we have used jQuery JavaScript framework for using jQuery on this page. We have also used Bootstrap CSS framework. For using jQuery DatePicker on this page we have to put this to CDN link on our page. First link is for jQuery user interface JavaScript link. By using this link we can use jQuery user interface interactions, effects, widgets in our page, and second is the link help used to provide CSS to jQuery interface JavaScript library. First we have defined two text box, so for this we have write input type is equal to text with attribute name is equal to from date, it is equal to from date. For second text box we have again write input type is equal to text with attribute name is equal to date and it is equal to date. Then after we have defined one button for execute jQuery code, so for this we have write input type is equal to button with attribute name is equal to filter, it is equal to filter, and value is equal to filter. After defining HTML element, now we want to display order data on web page, so for this first we have make database connection, so for this we have write $connect variable is equal to miscli connect function with 4 argument, host is equal to localhost, username is equal to root, password is equal to blank, and database name is equal to testing. After making database connection we have write $query variable is equal to select star from table order by order it in descending order. This will fetch order data from order table. Now we want to execute this query, so for this we have write result variable is equal to miscli query function with 2 argument. In first argument we have write database connection string $connect variable, and in second we have write $query variable in which we have store select query. This function will execute query and store result in this result variable. After this we want to print order data in HTML table, so for this we have defined one division tag with attribute it is equal to order table, and between this division tag we have defined one table with 5 table heading tag with text like id, customer name, item, value and order date. Now we want to print order table data into this HTML table, so for this we have write while loop with open and close bracket, and between this bracket we have write $row variable is equal to miscli fetch array function with 1 argument like $result variable. This will convert query result data to associative array and store into this $row variable. After this we want to print data in table data, So for this we have write open and close table row tag, and between this tag we have write 5 table data tag, and in first table data tag we have print order id table column. In second table data tag we have print order customer name table column data. In third table data tag we have print order item column table data. In fourth column we have print order value table column data, and in last table data tag we have print order date table column data. This will print all order data into this HTML table. Now we have show output in browser. Friends, we can see that 2 text box with 1 filter button, and below we can see the order data in HTML table. From this 2 text box we can select from date and to date from jQuery DatePicker. For putting jQuery DatePicker in this 2 text box, for this we have go to jQuery code part and execute jQuery function on this 2 text box. So for on this page first we have write $anonymous function, and between this function first we have write $with selector from date.datePicker method. Here from date is the id from date text box, and this DatePicker method will activate jQuery DatePicker on this text box. For show text box under to date text box, so for this we have write $with to date selector with DatePicker method. Here to date is the id of to date text box, and it will activate jQuery DatePicker plugin on this text box. So for this first we have check jQuery DatePicker working or not. Friends, we have seen that when we have click on text box, then at that time jQuery DatePicker has been appear on the screen and we can select date. But when we have click on date, it display date in text box in date month year format, but we want to get date in year month date format. So for this we have go to index.php page jQuery code, and here we have write $datepicker.set defaults method, and in this method we have to write date format argument set to year-month-date format. This way we have set the date format. Now let us check it working or not. Friends, when we have refreshed the page and click on text box, then jQuery DatePicker has appear on screen, and when we have click on date, then it has returned date in year month date format. That means it is working. Now we have proceed for filter order data. Here data must be filter based on this to date, and when we have click on this filter button, then data must be filter, and we can shown on this page without page refresh. So for this on this page we have write $with selector filter, which is an id filter button with click event with anonymous function. When we have click on filter button, then this code will execute. In this function first we want to get the value of 2 text box, so for this we have write variable from date is equal to $with selector from date with value method. Here from date is the id from date text box, and by using value method we can get the value of this text box and store into this from date variable. Then after we have write to date variable is equal to $with selector to date with value method. Here to date is an id of to date text box, and by using value method we can get the value of this text box and store into this to date variable. Now we have write if statement with condition like from date variable not equal to blank and to date variable is not equal to blank. This condition will check if both variable has some value, then it will execute if block of code. But suppose both or one of the variable has no value, then it will execute else block, and in this block we want to print alert message like please select date. But suppose both variable has value, then it will execute if block of code, and in this block first we have write Ajax method, and in this method first we have set URL argument to filter.php page. It will send request to this page. After this we have set method to post. It will set request method to post. Then after we want to define which data we want to send the server, so for this we have write data with open and close bracket, and between bracket we have defined from date and to date data. It will send this data to the server. Lastly, we have write success callback function. If request sent succeeds, then this function will be called. This function will receive data from the server and store into this function data argument. Now we want to display this data under order table, which is an of division in which we have display order data. So for this we have write $with selector order table with HTML method, and in this method we have write data. This will print which data it has received from server. It will display under this division tag. Now we have moved to filter.php page. So on this page first we have write if statement with condition like set function with argument like $post from date variable comma $post to date variable. This condition will check if both variable has been set, then it will execute if block of code. So under this block first we have make database connection, and after making database connection we have defined one output variable is equal to blank value. In this variable we will store which data we have filtered from order table. We will store that data in HTML table format under this variable. After this we have write query variable is equal to select star from table order, where order date between $post from date variable and $post to date variable. This query will select order data from this to date range. Now we want to execute this query, so for this we have write $result variable is equal to MySQL query function with two argument. In first argument we have write database connection string, which is $connect variable, and in second argument we have write query, which we have stored into this query variable. After this we have write $output variable with string concatenation operator, and in this we have store table with 5 heading tag like id, customer name, item, value and order date. Then after we want to count number of rows in query result, so for this we have write if statement with condition like MySQL num rows function with one argument like $result variable greater than 0. This condition will query result has more than 0 rows, then it will execute if block code. So in this block we want to print filter data under HTML table, so for this we have write while loop open and close bracket, and between bracket we have write $row variable is equal to MySQL fetch array function with one argument like $result variable. Here this function will convert result variable data to associative array and store into this $row variable. Now we want to store order data in HTML table in output variable, so for this we have write $output variable with string concatenation operator with open and close table row, and between this tag we have write 5 table data tag, and in first table data tag we have print order id table column. In second table data tag we have print order customer name table column data. In third table data tag we have print order item column table data. In fourth column we have print order value table column data, and in last table data tag we have print order date table column data. This will print all order data into this HTML table. But suppose there is 0 row under query result, then it will else block of code, and under this block of code we have write $output variable with string concatenation operator, and under text we have write open and close table row tag, and between this tag we have write table data tag with attribute span is equal to 5 with text like no order found. Now we want to send all output variable data to Ajax function. So for this we have write echo statement with $output variable. This will send the all output variable data to the Ajax success function, and it will display that data on web page without page refresh. Now our code is ready, so we have saved this code and check output in browser. friends, we can see that when we have click on filter button, then it filter order data based on from date and to date without page refresh. Here we have make a simple PHP script which has been called by Ajax function. Suppose we have not select both or any one of the date, then it will not filter order data and return back alert message. But suppose we have select both date, then it filter order data between from date and to date. When we have click on filter button, then it has been execute jQuery code in which we have make Ajax request and it send requested to PHP script, and PHP script work on server side and it search data from order table based on which date we have select through jQuery DatePicker. Then after PHP script send back data to Ajax method in HTML table format, and load jQuery we have display which data we have received from server side in HTML format we have display on we page without page refresh event. So friends, if you like this video tutorial, please share this video with your friends, or you can also share this video on social media also. Friends, you want to get more update of my video. So, friends, you can subscribe my YouTube channel. Friends, you can also like my Facebook page also, or you can also follow Webs Listen.